The subject is CarryMinati. It's been a while since I have been seeing a video named, I think, YouTuber versus TikTokers or YouTube versus TikTok by CarryMinati going viral, and people are hailing him as legend. So my question is, for what? Just because he uses some really degrading slangs, does it make him a legend? Is this even a content? You don't need a script or need your mind to abuse like the way he does. In every gully, whenever a chapri gets drunk, he will abuse as like him. Just they do not have a platform like CarryMinati has. But their content are same, na? If you want to call this as a content, then they both are same. Most of the things that I'm going to say today will not be very likable for a few. If any of his fans will get this, I'm surely gonna get abused, and God forbid if this goes viral, then CarryMinati will retaliate with some more abuses. For that I don't really care. My whole point is, if nobody is gonna raise their voice at this moment, there will be another CarryMinati after a few years, and I don't want to see my kids doing that if I ever gonna be a parent. I hope you wish the same. And now, before we start, if any of you are thinking that I am here to defend the TikTokers, then let me clear you all, I have nothing to do with that. I am not here to defend anyone here. I am gonna take a dig on TikTokers as well. But before that, we have to get done with CarryMinati and his content. I'm not here going to put some, evidences, facts and figures, because we all know who is on which ground. Now if you're thinking that if I'm not here to roast or defend the TikTokers, then why am I here? So my point is very clear. I'm not really, to whatever things that CarryMinati is saying, it's not really funny for me, but it's very degrading. Either for me, for any women out there, or a certain community. Most of his abuses, the way he uses that Hindi B word, it's like you are disrespecting someone's mother. She's not even in the scenario. Then why would you drag her in this mud? Then also he will be using some C, M, Hindi words as well to drag a certain community.
पारपी का नया एडिशन निकला है, लंडधारी पारपी.
Now let me clear you a few things, Mr. CarryMinati. All people are not heterosexual or straight. I'm sure the knowledge you acquire, in that knowledge you must know about only 2 or 3 genders, male, female or third gender. But in my knowledge there is already 17 genders, if I am not wrong. People will behave the way they want. If a boy wants to dress like a female, he would. If a girl wants to dress like a boy, she would. Who the hell are you to make a judgment on that? If their sexuality, if they are exploring their sexuality, if they are exploring their gender, then it's their full-fledged right. You have no authority to take their videos on your YouTube channel and make some bullshit comment about them. There must be kids out there who are actually trying to figure out their sexuality or their gender. If they see such people, he might be thinking somewhere that, okay, I am not the only one who wants to dress like a girl. I am not the only one who wants to dress like a boy. I am not the only one who likes boys. I am not the only one who likes girls. There must be kids out there seeing them, and they must be very comfortable about it, because okay, there are people like us in the world. We are not here to suffer alone. But when people like you makes comment like chakka, meetha, it really damages their side. They start feeling like this must not be normal. Why people are abusing them? If we come out, then we will get abused the same way. They will be calling out names. My parents will not accept me. So that's how you torture a child. And it's a very live example. I'm not making up things. Now I don't know how many gender equality or gender awareness you have spread in your whole lifetime, but I have seen those people, I have heard those people, and I have heard their problems, so I know through what they are going on. But you, sitting on a chair, showing your upbringing to the world very proudly, have literally no idea what's going on because of you. I have listened to those people on what circumstances they leave school, they can't complete their educations, and they will be seen on the road begging because of people like you. And you literally encourage other people to bully them. Even if people are making some nonsensical videos, how does it bother you actually? They do not even mention your name. You is the one who will be sniffing their asses to milk out some cheap publicity out of it. Now there is a person from Assam named Rajkumar Thakuria. He must be thrice of your age. He must be the age of your father. And you are abusing him so shamelessly, very proudly, like it's nothing. Like that's kind of message you want to spread away to the kids who are watching you? Really? Is that funny for you? That's what you call funny? Now if you want to talk about content, yes, there are some forms in comedy like ranting, roasting, satire, but none of these forms actually allows anyone to abuse and harm someone's mental health like you are doing right now. Even using abusive words in ranting and roasting is fine if it's consensual, like AIB. You can do it if you are doing it with the consent, but without consent nobody gives the permission to behave like a moron on YouTube. And another one is satire. Well, satire is a very noble form of art and literature, and I don't think so in your whole life you can write a satirical script, because to write a satirical script you need real talent, which is unlikely, has nothing to do with abusers. If any of you watching this video wants a real example of satire, then you must visit the Saloni Gaur. She is writing some amazing satirical script which is not disrespecting anyone, but she is roasting and making fun of them as well, but with some class and humor. That's what we call comedy. Now my question is to the people who watch and enjoy CarryMinati. What kind of a person you are? Someone is degrading another one, you are enjoying it with no humor and class? That's what you're looking for on internet? Let me tell you, if you are a parent or if you have any child at your home, and nowadays it's very easy for a child to access internet. If you keep watching shitty content like CarryMinati gives, your child will someday figure out. Because if you are watching him, then his feed will be popping out on your screen every time. And maybe your child or your cousin, your brother will start watching him. And kids actually learn very fast without even knowing what they are learning. If a kid at your home learns the way CarryMinati speaks and start talking to you or any elder at your family in the same manner like CarryMinati does, will you accept that? Will you like it? Will you enjoy it? Will you find it funny? For example, in a very fine Sunday evening, can you ask your family, including your 70 years old parent, 10-year-old son, your 30-year-old wife, to sit together and watch CarryMinati? Can you? If yes, then bravo, you have crossed all the limits in your life. My another concern is, even if someone is making some nonsensical bullshit content on TikTok, how does that even bother you people? Like, that bothers me. That's why I uninstall the app. Even if I see some shitty content, I just skip it. Then why are you investing your time and mind to something that you do not even enjoy? What kind of hypocrisy is that? You were fed on their shit, but you will tell that no, I don't like them. Then why are you wasting your time? Do you have any legit answer for that? No, because you were just fulfilling your sadism through CarryMinati. Nothing else. If a boy wants to dress up like a girl on TikTok, I think that's very empowering, because that must be encouraging some people out there, some kids out there, which you are not aware of, because you have denied to accept that can happen. Spitting water out of their mouth, walking in slow-mo, crying on their knees, slapping their friends on TikTok do not bother me as well. The fact about TikTok bothers me is that there is a filter where you will be all black, you wear a sunglass or move your head in a manner, boom, you will turn into white to look beautiful. People will be behaving like a geek or nerd, they will cover the camera and boom, they will be stirred. So I have a problem with that, the way TikTokers are trying to misconceptualize the beauty standards set by the society is as harming and toxic as CarryMinati's content on YouTube. But anyone from India have you ever seen talking about that? Not even our so-called YouTubers. Why? Because for that you will need knowledge, you will need a very open mind for that, and you will need some talent, and also you will need some class audience. You know your audience, what kind of target audience you have, and for what kind of people you are making videos, because they are no less than a chapri you are. I am not ashamed of accepting the fact that when TikTok used to be Musically, when even CarryMinati was a part of it, he used to appeal people to join him on Musically for money. Of course, I was there for money as well. I used to make some bullshit like that, but as soon as I realized, I deleted, because you grow. But I am shocked to see someone like CarryMinati, who has been sitting in the same chair for years, talking bullshit as he used to like before. No growth at all. I realized, I deleted, I stopped making videos because I understood the repercussions of it. How could you be a moron to not understand what you are doing is very wrong? Are you even a human? Or just stupid baboons hanging out of the tree? Oh, I'm sorry. Another fact check, that baboons are smarter than humans. At least smarter than this human. I mean, these people are stupid enough to completely deny the fact that there could be more gender and sexualities than heterosexual male and female. I'm not really here for people like Deepak Kalal or whatever the TikTok username was, Sunny Leone Darwaza Khirki, whatever he is. I'm not here for them. I'm here for those genuine people who are fighting either with family or within themselves to find out their sexuality, their gender identity. You were just making life hell for them. You were bound to make them think that it's not right to be something else than male or a female. You were really doing that. And even if a kid successfully surpasses it, you are encouraging other people to bully them with some very derogatory names. That's what you are doing that. Where some world-class celebrities, politicians are advocating for gender equality for the people of different sexual interests. But a mid-school dropped-out chapri like you, who couldn't even complete his 12th examination in one go, are bullshitting all those people's effort and telling people that it's not right to go against the norms that has been set by the society? Really? With your educational background, who are you? Why don't you look yourself into a mirror? You are nothing. Jills. Let me burst your bubble. You made your career because you know how to abuse, because maybe that's how you brought up. But most people are not. Just use it somewhere. If you have any talent apart from that, use it somewhere. Why are you making other people's life hard? Why don't you mind your own business? Or just complete your education? Because whatever I am seeing, it's the most important thing you need at this moment. While talking about YouTube videos, content, funny videos, satirical videos, why don't you look up to people like Lily Singh or Liza Koshy? From where they have started and where they have reached today, they have their own shows. That's how we grow. And you have been sitting in the same chair for years, and your butt must be hurting, and that frustration shows in your videos. That's what I could comprehend. When you yourself in that grave, stop behaving like a pope of some gay conversion center. Help yourself and make your own life better. You don't need to put your nose in someone else's life. Mind your own business. I'm not here for clout. I don't need any cheap publicity or attention. But these things have been hurting my mind for a longer while, and I need these things to be get out of my heart. And I hope it reaches you. I really hope that.